In this video, I'm gonna show you the 10x your income. But here's the thing. You shouldn't watch this video if you're a lazy motherfucker or you don't want to work hard or if you don't want to put in time that it takes to accomplish your goals. Because you're going to hear what I say and you're going to be tempted to say some sucker shit like, I don't want to work that hard. I got to enjoy life. All that is cool. You are entitled to do all that stuff. It's fine. This video is for people who don't mind working hard to accomplish their goals. There's people who want the truth about success. There's lots of other motherfuckers who would tell you, hey, do this simple trick and you'll get $1 million in 30 days. Cool. Go watch their shit. If it works, report back to us. I've been looking for a get rich scheme my whole fucking life. If I knew one, I would be doing it. However, in my experience, to make a lot of money takes consistent hard work over a long period of time. But just because you work hard does not mean you'll get rich. If that were true, then the motherfuckers who be cleaning the windows in my apartment building, they would be rich. That's hard work. They be in the Miami heat, hanging from the side of a building like a Latino Spider-Man in 100-degree weather, cleaning windows. I've seen these motherfuckers dangling from the roof. And I'm like, oh, he's working harder than me. Why am I so much richer than him? Because I know some things he doesn't know, right? And you're going to learn them too in this video. So take notes, motherfucker. Also, if you see somebody write one of those comments on this video, I don't want to work that hard. Oh, I can't do this because of this reason. Oh, I had 15 kids and I can't do that. Is he? Listen, I want you to shame that motherfucker. I want all you guys to gang up on him in the comments. Shame him mercilessly. I didn't tell this motherfucker to have 30 kids. I would have told him not to. I would have told him to wear a condom. That's why I ain't have no illegitimate kids like your dumbass. Let's learn how to get rich. So there's 3 things we're gonna have to do to get rich. Super rich. Again, you can do this even if you are a broke ass motherfucker. Even if you a poor boy now. Do what I'm about to say and you'll be able to make more money. Now, some of this is gonna sound simple, like step 1. One is work more. I know you a lazy motherfucker, right? You ain't want to hear that shit. You thought I was gonna tell you to buy fucking Jizz coin or some meme stock and it's gonna 10x overnight. That ain't the real world, asshole, right? You're gonna have to work more. I suggest you work at least 80 hours a week. Oh, I can't do that because of my kids. Listen, I didn't tell you to have all them kids, and I definitely don't think you should blame your inadequacies on your children. They didn't ask to be here. It's not their fault you didn't wear a condom. 80 hours a week. Now, a lot of times when I say this, people don't even think about it. It's like, oh, I can't work that much, blah, blah, blah. No, you can work that much. Just say you choose not to. You definitely can. There are 168 hours in every week. If you sleep 8 hours a night, that's 56 hours a week of sleep. That leaves you with 112 hours left. You work 80 hours a week, you still got more than 30 hours left to do whatever the fuck you want, right? You need to be working 80 hours a week. And on a prior episode of this, I mapped out what that would look like on your calendar. So this is what that would look like. You're sleeping at night, boom. I put 8 hours of sleep here, 10 to 6, boom. Then you can wake up, start getting money some kind of way, maybe, or you can move this around however you want, right? Boom, commute to work, then go to work 9 to 5. Then you got your workout time, you got family, boom. You have some get money sessions here, whatever that is, get money sessions here. Then you can still have a date night. Boom, you still have a night with your girl. Boom, right? Workout, family, get money sessions. Hey, guess what? You're going to work on the weekends here. Or there was supposed to be this get money session is supposed to be longer. If you use your calendar, I have a video on this, how to actually use your calendar so you can fucking plan out your life. Because time is what life is made of, right? All life is the time between the day you're born and the day you die. It's just the time in between it. That's all life is. And if you're not managing your time, well, of course you don't have time to do shit, man, because you fucking using your most important asset haphazardly like a dumbass, right? So you want to schedule your time and use your calendar. Here's a schedule. This will work. This gives you over 80 hours of work per week. And I still put the family time in here. I still put the workout time. I still put time with your girl. And you can move this around. This is assuming you got kids and shit. You need family time. If you ain't got kids, then fuck this shit, man. Fuck that shit. All right. If you ain't got kids, if you're a young guy watching this, hey, if you do got kids, that's cool. Here's the thing. Your kids don't have 40 hours a week to spend with you. Kids got to sleep like 10 hours a night. They have school. They got after school programs, sports, homework, their own friends. They don't want to spend 40 hours a week with your goofy ass, especially if you the type of motherfucker to blame your inadequacies on them. So we're going to work more, 80 hours a week. Here's what that does. Remember, I'm not just talking. I did this. Right before the recession in 08, my father shot himself in the head. I was a young man, early 20s, and I was in a position where I had to take care of my entire family, help my mom, my sister, her kids, my grandma. You know, I was the man of the family, but I was also a poor boy at the time, like you. So instead of just sitting around crying about being poor, oh, too much work with me, I just said, hey, I'm going to outwork it. So I started waking up early, like 4:30. I would train people in the morning in the gym, shower at the gym, take the train to the Prada store. I was a security guard during the day. Boom. And then after work, I would work for my boy's moving company. And then I did that 5 days a week. And on the weekends, I trained people in the morning. And then I was the weekend manager at a restaurant in Queens on Steinway. I was working like 80 hours a week. Now, again, yeah, I didn't have kids and shit at the time. If I did have kids, I wouldn't have used them as an excuse to not work. I'd have still figured it out because I needed to, right? And maybe you don't need to get money as bad as I did. Maybe you don't need to save your family during the worst economic recession since the Depression after your father shoots himself in the head. Maybe you're not in a situation like that, but just don't say you can't do it. Just say you don't want to. That's cool. This video is for people who would do anything to accomplish their goals. Now, after you work 80 hours a week, boom, now you should be living off half your income. You may be thinking, how do I live off of half my income? Well, you got to remember the average American works a mere 35 hours a week and they stay alive. So presumably they living off that, right? So you can live off that but you're working twice as much as them. So you just saved the other half. And you can do this with any job. I'm just telling you, man, you can do Uber on the weekends. I wish there was Uber out during that time, so I wouldn't have to work for moving companies, right? But you can work for moving companies. You can do what I do. It probably pays a little bit more than Uber. And like as men, we can do labor and we can do jobs that are unsafe or women may not have enough muscle for. So there's really no excuse for us, right? That's level one. Now this you can do this week. This level one shit you can do this week. Then we have level two. Okay, so we've already doubled your income just by working more, but now we're going to level up, and this may take longer. This can take months or years, but you'll be making more money along the way. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to learn, and you might have to pay to learn. And this could be go to school, go to college. This could be taking online classes. You can go on Coursera and take classes. You can buy courses, and this is super important that you level up your skills because here's how it works. So skills have values, right? Let me put it like this. So on this axis, this is the value of your skill. On this axis, this is the level of your skill. Up here we're gonna have the max. And here's gonna be like the minimum. And we'll do that on both, right? So and over here is the max for this. If you are legit broke, and let's say you're not lazy, right? Then you're probably somewhere over here. You're not really good at anything. These are broke boys. Let me make that more legible. Boys and girls. These are where the broke boys and girls reside. Now, where most people reside, they have average or below skill level at things that are average or below value. And this curve kind of grades down. You'll see why in a minute. And the skills they're good at are average or below value, right? So here you have your bus drivers, regular guys doing regular shit. Maybe at the top of this, you're an accountant. These people make regular income. This is most people, man. And this is a gradient, regular income. Now, here's the thing. There are some people who are like exceptionally good at regular shit. Now, you can make money being really good at regular shit. I'm thinking like streamers and shit. Like these motherfuckers just turn on the camera and talk, but they make a lot of money, Shit, I'm doing it now, right? But this is not like my income source, right? But there are people who make a lot of money doing this. Presumably, they're better at it than me. Kai Cenat comes to mind, motherfuckers like that. They're really good at something that's kind of regular, talking in front of a camera. It's not fucking brain surgery. It's not rocket scientists. And that's not a diss to them. I'm saying they're better than me at the thing I'm doing right now. Then we have over here on this axis. All right, so these guys over here, they're above average at high value shit. These are like the best doctors. At the top of this is like a rocket scientist or a brain surgeon is up here, Or somewhere in here, you have like a salesperson. Now, a salesperson sounds like it's some regular shit, But you got to understand it's high value because every business I know is looking for people who can do sales really good. If you are a star closer at an organization, all the money literally comes through the salespeople, right? And if you're a star, they're going to do whatever they can to accommodate you, and you can make a lot of money there. You can make above average money here, and it just depends. Like the higher the value to shit and the better you are at it, the more money you make, right? Then you have over here, we have people who are like the best at high value shit. I'm assuming if Jeff Bezos gets sick, he's not going to the regular fucking doctor, right? Doctors are high value because they help people stay alive. He's probably seeing the best doctor, right? When Dana White, he's like a billionaire, right? Or he should be a billionaire right now. Founder of UFC, he was finna die because his health was so bad. And he got my homie Gary from 10X Health to fix his health, keep this motherfucker alive, right? He out here making hella money. Gary's also my doctor too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there, a little subtle flex. That your best option to keep trying to move up here into this quadrant. This is where you want to be, right? Because are you going to be the world class at something? I don't know, bro. I'm not the best in the world at anything, but I'm really good at high value shit. I'm really good at sales. I'm really good at building sales teams, like really good. So I'm over here. So I think you want to aim for this quadrant. This one right here is super difficult. Everybody wants to be good at this shit. These are your fucking basketball players and shit, baseball players, soccer players, bitches who make millions of dollars doing makeup tutorials and shit. Like everybody wants to be here. So there's actually more competition here than there is here. It's gonna take years. I'm not saying you can't do it. It's just going to take years, no matter what. Malcolm Gladwell in his book Outlier says it takes 10 years to become world class or something. You can get here in a few years because most people suck, right? So you just got to be above average at something high value. But in order to do that, you're gonna have to level up. So you're gonna have to learn a new skill. So if the motherfucking Latino Spider-Man wanted to level up, right? He's not like he can just wash windows better. He can do that, but or wash windows more. He can do that, but he'll stay here. In order to move up, he's going to have to like learn some different skills. You know, maybe he can fucking take classes and learn accounting or some shit. I don't know, learn the code. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? You can learn a skill that is more high value in the marketplace. And if you get good at it, then you can get a better job and or start a business that people care about. Like, for example, my boy Jeremy's over here. He's one of the best in the world running ads on YouTube and Facebook. So he's here, but he wasn't always there. First, he went from a regular dude. He became above average. In just a few years, he became above average at the skill. Pick the skill you want to become, right? He picked running ads for people. Boom. But he did it for like a decade, and now he's over here. And now he just bought a Rolls Royce the other day. You know what I'm saying? He's doing very well for himself. And once you level up, then you need to invest. What some people say, work smarter, not harder. I never stopped doing this 80 hours a week shit. I never stopped. So even though I learned more and I leveled up, I invest half my income. But I've been doing this for a long time. You're going to start doing this here, but you're not going to stop here. Well, just because you make more doesn't mean you invest less, right? You want to start doing that this week, you know, until you level up. You may be investing it here into learning more. And that's fine. You got to do what you got to do. At this level, you're going to be investing in real estate, stocks, or your own biz. And here's what it looked like for me. Again, I was working 80 hours a week trying to get my family out of poverty after my father blew his brains out. Boom, I did that. Then I leveled up. I learned different skill sets. I learned internet marketing. I learned how to build online businesses, and I was doing that kind of shit. And I kept doing it, right? So initially, I lived off half my money, invested it here. Boom. And then I leveled up, right? I leveled up and I keep leveling up. I still spend almost $100,000 a year on my education. This whole process never stops unless you want to retire. Then when I started making money, I would invest, but I didn't start investing in stocks and real estate till maybe like 3 years ago. I kept investing it all back in my own business because I was running my own ads and I could see that, oh, I put $1 into these Facebook ads. I make $3 back. That's a better return than the stock market or the motherfucking real estate. So I just did that to the point where now I have so much extra money that, all right, cool. It makes a lot of sense to do it in stocks and real estate. But if you don't have your own business, if you just invest, if you just leveled up and stayed working for other people, that's fine too. It's less risk. Then you want to start investing in stocks and real estate a lot sooner. But this is how you get rich. Now this system, level 1, you can do this shit this month. This level is going to take some months to level up. maybe years to level up. You want to start now, right? But you never stop leveling up. And then when you get here, I mean, you never stop doing this either, right? And how long it's going to take is going to depend on your work ethic and how hard you go. But this is the system on how to get rich. This is exactly how I got rich. And everyone I seen get rich do this. I get a lot of pushback when I tell people to work 80 hours a week. That's what worked for me. This is like realistic. You can do this as long as you have strong work ethic. These other motherfuckers, they be trying to tell you some get rich quick schemes. I'm telling you the truth about success. It's going to take a lot of hard work consistently over a long period of time. But you can do it. If you want to figure out more about how to get enough time to do this, I have a video on how to manage your time. Go watch that now. All right.